Hello everyone, happy Monday, happy July. Can you believe we've done 6 months of the year now? So welcome to the second half of 2024. July is promising to be a bit of a calmer month, she says. So let's hope so, because that would be nice, wouldn't it, if we had a bit of calmness energetically. So I think the main themes for this week, we've got a new moon on the 5th, which is Friday. That's in Cancer. And of course, the sun is in Cancer at the moment as well. So that's quite a lot of emotion. Cancer, as you know, is ruled by water, ruled by the moon. There's a big emphasis on relationships, sort of really looking at what's working and what isn't. There's more to it than that, which obviously I'll come to shortly when I start channeling. This week, obviously the energies are leading up to that, but also I feel like it's quite a good week for sort of being ambitious. That's what I got when I was first tuning in. This is a good week to set your sights high, kind of thing. And of course, the 7th of the 7th is a portal day, a power day, and it's quite a spiritual day. So it's a good day to connect with yourself. So there's a feeling here of a lot of inner kind of meditation, listening to your intuition, that kind of, those kind of things, being important this week. Well, they're important every week, every day, but particularly this week. So it's quite interesting. And of course, in the UK, we'll probably have a change of government by the end of the week as well. So it's all going on. Right. So let's bring in my guides and see what else they have to say. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to July. The 7th month, always quite a spiritual month because it carries that sort of energy, but also halfway through or over halfway through the year, definitely coming into the second half of the year now, right? It's a good week this week for, as Owen was mentioning, your ambitious plans. We can see a lot of you having some great new ideas for plans going forward. Also, there's a sense of some of you being able to tap into your creativity a lot more this week. So being in flow with your heart and your soul is going to have a benefit on you this week too. As Owen mentioned, you may feel a little bit emotional this week leading up to the new moon and afterwards. It's in Cancer. Cancer's a water sign, as you know. Already the sun is in Cancer. So there could be quite a bit of emotion stirring around. Now, there's other things going on too in terms of the planets. So the focus appears to be relationships. So this is a really good week leading up to the new moon to reset certain relationships. So if things haven't been working, maybe you can have that conversation that you need to have and try to see where there's common ground, try to see where you can work things out. But also, there is a possibility that if you're in a relationship, now this for us, this does feel like an important relationship, so a significant other. If you are in such a relationship and it hasn't been working and they've been quite maybe hurtful towards you or something like that, then that might get worse this week, unfortunately. But the reason for it becoming worse is so that you can finally see that it's not for you, that, you really need to set your boundaries. We're saying significant other, it could just be a significant relationship. It could be a work relationship. It could be a parent. It could be a child. Or a sibling. So just notice that if that comes up for you. All right. So there is a chance to heal, but there's also a chance to leave or set boundaries, really strong ones. Either way, it's for your own good, your highest good, because what's going on at the moment is a clear out for many of you in terms of, what you're no longer aligned with, who you're no longer aligned with is part of that, of course. All right. So yes, you may feel extra sensitive this week generally anyway because of this Cancerian energy. There may be a feeling that you want to retreat into your shell a bit like the crab does. That's fine if you're feeling like that, you have to honor how you're feeling. It's a great week for really connecting in with your intuition, your higher power, your higher self. Watch out for downloads, psychic dreams, synchronicities, all that sort of thing. This feels like it's coming in this week. Because not only is the new moon energy around, you also have the 7/7 on, we think that's Sunday. And that is a very spiritual power day or portal day. So really honor yourself this week, honor what your soul is trying to tell you. There's also possibilities of collaborations coming up this week, positive ones. Again, just making sure, because this could turn into, something important. So just making sure that you're both on the same page, that you can work together. Maybe ironing out some details, that sort of thing. Or it may well be that you are in the middle of a collaboration and it's not working. So it's okay to say differently, okay? And to say it's not working for you anymore. All right. So it depends how you sort of deal with this week. You may find it quite intense because it is an energy where your inner world is searching, well, your outer world as well, searching for answers to certain questions. And your soul and higher self obviously knows the answer, but sometimes it can be hard, can't it, to cut off the noise of the world to really tune in there. But if you can do that, that would be great. But as we've said, watching, pay attention to your dreams as well, and synchronicities, sort of number patterns, seeing the same thing a few times, feeling of deja vu, that kind of thing, because it's all trying to tell you something. And then the new moon wanting you to set your intentions, of course, maybe starting again in a relationship, or, moving forward together, but having worked things out. So this will require, if that's the case, that will require honest conversations. And it's best that you are honest, isn't it? Because if you're not, you're only being dishonest with yourself, really. So if you are feeling a little bit crabby, a little bit sensitive, this will be why. So finding some time for yourself would be good, actually. And it may well be that, there's a chance to be amongst lots of people this week, but maybe that's too much for you. And again, that's all right. Just really tune in to what you need, okay? Or, if you have to be with many other people for whatever reason, just know that you need to protect your energy, because everyone will be feeling this energy, whether they realize it or not. Okay? So, but in there, in all that emotion, possibly feeling a little bit sensitive, there are some real positive moments this week where you'll get clarity on what you want to do moving forward, on, as we've said, ambitious and creative plans moving forward. So we wish you a wonderful week. Okay, so I hope that made some sort of sense. It feels positive, actually. But just, if you've got Cancer anywhere in your astrology as well, just be aware of that, whether you're a Cancerian sun sign, or you might have, it might be somewhere like you might be Cancer rising, or your moon sign might be Cancer. Just watch that. Or if you're living with one like I am, you might find they're extra sensitive too. But I think it will affect most people, to be honest. All right, so chance for review, chance for, laying down what you want. But good, it's all positive. It's what we need, isn't it? Because I'm finding that more and more of us, as we elevate, as we ascend, if you like, get to our next levels, whatever that is, that we can't always maintain, where we were because the scales have moved. So, it's part of life. So don't worry too much. If you are stuck or struggling, then of course there is my Spirit Guide hotline. On Thursday, I think it was, no, Friday morning, a client sent me a question on the Spirit Guide hotline, and the clarity she got from it was so incredible that she has now got amazing breakthroughs in her own business and also her way forward. So it can really change the energy. And sometimes just making the decision that you're going to ask the question helps to move the energy for you. So if there's anything you're stuck on, it's a good way of getting some guidance, getting some clarity. Of course, if you need to go deeper, then it would require more of a one-to-one session, but the Spirit Guide Hotline is a great place to start. So I'll put the link above this video in case that is helpful to you. All right, so take care, everyone, and I will be back next week. Bye for now.